Так, продолжаем.
Revelio.
Так, продолжаем. Что у нас здесь есть? Чаечек. Спасибо, блядь. Оборуем хату. Яблочко. Так. Блядь, такое ощущение, как будто в хате у Хоббита, блядь, тусуюсь. О, шахматы. С ними поговорить нельзя, ЧСВшные уроды. С этим тоже.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Так. Ну что должна быть? Почему ты думаешь, что ты должна быть как Тевране?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course.
Все понятно. Ты такая же ёбнутая. Так. Что у нас здесь? У нас здесь есть призрак пуффендуйцев. Бля, почему он как монах какой-то этот стародревний?
О,
дедушка совсем на вас не похож. Что-то не так.
Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes?
Новый ученик Пуффендуя,
I'm
да.
Adelaide.
Меня зовут
Pleasure to meet
Аделина.
you.
Приятно
Nice
познакомиться.
to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Да, было
That one
такое.
is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Ну, было приятно познакомиться.
Thank you,
Пока-пока.
Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Ясно. Я тоже так в детстве любил делать.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
По-моему,
sorry to
есть
hear
что
that. I think
замечательно.
magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to
Это лучшее, что есть в
Hogwarts.
Хогвартсе.
Nifflers, Glumbumbles,
Нюхлеры.
Bowtruckles. I thought they were only
Раньше
pictures
для
in
это было
books
всего лишь
before.
картинки в
Oh,
книгах.
Dad did bring home
Хотя
a
папа как-то принес
puffskein
домой
once.
карликовую
Mum was
пушку, мама
furious.
была в ярости.
Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught
Ладно,
that
тогда
cat.
пойду узнаю,
Don't want
поймали
them to be
первого
late
кота
on
или
their
нет.
first day.
То еще опоздаю на уроки в первый день.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
Ну, не было же, он
My
сказал.
mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Nice meeting you, Arthur, and good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
И не заблудись в замке. Да, ну да.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Ничего себе. Вот эта книжка. Круто.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Идемте.
This way.
Блин, по ней тоже нельзя ударить. Очень жаль.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice
Мне
your
на правду
magic
говорили, да? Там
and
все Уизли
educate
рыжие,
yourself
блядь.
about wizarding lore.
О, сундук.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be
Revelio.
alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Яблоко. Обжора.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Ну, сделал я ревелия. Ага. Страница руководства. Страница руководства. Все понятно. Испытание разблокировано. Соберите страницы руководства в Хогвартсе. Все страницы собрать, да? Единственный способ заработать очки опыта. Ваше руководство. Угу. Ваше руководство. Текущий прогресс. Угу. Так. Очки. Ясно? Угу.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Угу. Так. Угу. Ну давай. Так. Здесь вы можете видеть очки точки с летучим пламенем, которые доступны в этом регионе. Угу.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmid as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Что такое
You
Хогсмид, блядь?
mentioned Hogsmid, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only
Только
all-wizarding
волшебники.
village
Это
in Britain
единственная
and is home
подобная
to an
деревня
array
во
of
всей
shops and
Британии.
pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Спасибо, профессор.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Так и
We
есть.
did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. and she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Так, этот значок символизирует основные задания. Угу. 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 Вот акцию надо сделать. Тянуть, поднимать, как
The map
кролика
is
буду пацанов.
enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmid for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious
Ollivander до
market.
сих пор
For now,
жив.
focus on your
То есть
classes and pay attention. More
это за
than your
200 лет
owls may hinge on the
Ollivander,
magic you are able to master
живет.
within these walls.
Бля, он что, бессмертный, что ли? Ну и офигеть, конечно. Тогда не завершено. Добро пожаловать в Хогвартс. Зачарованный компас. Разблокирован. Это Пивс, что ли?
Revelio.
Башня защиты от темных искусств. Привет, Котя. Так, что тут у нас? Ничего нет уже, да? По магическим. Так, тут у нас ворота для перемещения. Летучий порох. Вот, что такое?
Revelio. Lumos.
О-о-о!
Revelio.
Так, это мои заклинания, которые у меня вообще, в принципе, могут быть. Ну, Люмус я по-любому оставлю. Это что? Авада Кедавра! О, вот это круто. Круто. Отлично. Это что такое? Империю. Подчиняет. Вот это классно. Я, пожалуй, изучу их потом. Это что? Ну ладно.
Revelio.
Что тут еще есть интересного? На районе. Так, ну я открыл ее, а дальше-то что? Нет, не работает.
Lumos.
Что-то как-то это непонятно.
Revelio.
Какие-то придурки ходят. О, рыцари. Честь отдают, типа, да? Ну, он склонился. Прикольно. Котейка, да? Так, а здесь что? Слева где-то, да?
Lumos. Revelio.
Да блин, непонятно. По звуку что-то где-то вот здесь вот. Ладно, потом пробегусь, посмотрю. Все равно платину, скорее всего, делать буду.
Lumos.
Фенрир, да?
Revelio.
О, сундук здесь есть. В толчке. Хе-хе-хе. Облачение бродяги.
What are you up to now?
Так, ну... О, это что такое?
Lumos.
Слушай, а может вот эту летающую фигню надо к той картине подвести? Там же было что-то такое странное, мягко выражаясь. О, кулачок выставил. Вон, видишь, там типа наверху эти. А, вот пустое место, да? Угу. Ей! Прикольно. Прикольно, однако.
Have you ever had a cauldron leak?
Here, behind you.
Тут есть свободное
There is an
место.
open seat here.
Это, короче, братан, походу, будет, да? Мой.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Я Натик.
So you are the
Ты
new student.
единственничок. А с профессором
Have you met
Роином уже давно
Professor
знаком?
Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
It's
Акио?
not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Прикольно.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm?
Так, и чё?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the lamp. That's it! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead, excellent. Not to worry. Very good. Happens to the best of us. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
А, нельзя, короче, вытягивать их полностью. Их надо... Этот...
There we go.
А, блин. Хочу реванш. Так, дай-ка. Вот так сделаю. Блин. Надо же. Угу. Блин, не получилось. Так, давай-ка реванш. Я сейчас тебя выщелкаю. Реванш! Хочу реванш!
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Accio.
Ну, ладно.
That's it.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Так, давай вот с этого угла. Хе-хе-хе!
Well done. Let us see this.
Так, а это с этого угла возьму. Easy.
Excellent control there. Very good, both of you. Well done.
Нормально.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
На что похоже
Is
Уганду?
Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful.
Зачем тогда вообще
I
палочка
find
нужна?
wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use
A word, if you would.
If
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Спасибо. Так, первый урок закончен.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Так, сундук наверху.
You can't
And then
imagine
the
how
werewolves joined the goblins in the
Goblins,
uprising.
werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of
Aha.
By the end of
1752.
it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack.
Так.
Was the minister a boot or the
Сверху
minister a
загадка.
flag?
Загадка сверху.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flag.
Так, Пивс.
Enough! You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus
Ну ладно,
It wasn't
попробуем.
boot and it wasn't flag, but you're all in trouble with Professor Flag.
Походу я тупой для той загадки слишком. Угу. Так, котейка. Ты мне что-нибудь скажешь? Сейчас возьмет превратиться в мужика.
Revelio.
Так. Здесь ворот, но их здесь нет. Прикольно.
Revelio.
Гобелен с изображением Варнавы вздрюченного. Ясно? Вздрюченный Варнава.
Revelio.
Так, ладно. С этим потом. Сейчас надо мне сюда.
Revelio.
Так, здесь я был. Там где-то снизу, походу, да? Что-то дзынькает.
Lumos. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Какой-то Уизли, что ли, еще один?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Нет, я просто съебал с работы.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Good. Now, the bit well done.
Она всегда со мной.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel. Let's just say
I do enjoy life.
What are you doing up there?
You're good.
Now perceptive. Thank you.
Cast Levioso to throw your opponent off guard.
Блин, я забыл, как парировать. А, все.
Levioso.
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat.
Блять, просто так дают очки, блядь.
To practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Так, дуэль.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned? Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Алахамора, бля. Нет, нельзя. Жаль.
Revelio.
Так, а как попасть вниз? Там к сундуку.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. We'll be sure to tell him how very...
Revelio.
Бина. Вот сундук по карте прям здесь, короче. Где он? Ну, котейка еще один. Погладим.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Блять, у нее одни кошки.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Спасибо.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Спасибо. Угу. Хорошо.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio.
Так, ну я же здесь. Так. Так, заберите парящую статую. Ага. Так, здесь это не работает.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Brilliant.
Акцио, блядь. О, здесь что-то это.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Почему?
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Не знаю, по-моему, они слишком хардкорно поступили.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, Do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Блин, прикольно.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
Revelio.
Я думал, она не проходит.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Так, а здесь нет выхода? Нету. Все.
Revelio.
А, вот. 13 метров кверху, да? Где-то здесь.
Revelio.
Что-то я не вижу этот плюй ко мне. А вот он, блин.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Вот здесь какая-то опять эта загадка. Угу. Так. Змея, значит, Гаргона это 9. 1, что получается? 1. То есть нам нужен единорог? Угу. Здесь единорога нет. Здесь что ли? Во. Та-та-та-та-та. А. Да. 4, то есть 3 нужен. А 3 у нас... Блин. А где... Единорог. Нет, это 0 был, насколько помню. Это много. Странно. Так, а где здесь была этот... Типа, сколько каждый стоил? Так. Ну, так, ну здесь вот получается точно 3. Ебать, здесь, блядь, искать, конечно, собирать, ебанешься. А, во. 3 это гидра? Ну, трехглавая змея. Но здесь ее нету. Ладно, хрен с ним, потом с этим разберусь как-нибудь.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Так, а зачем? Я летучим порохом. Ну, ты меня не хочешь так это перемещать, да? Так, мне сюда надо, получается, попасть. Здесь что-то бежать далеко. Так. Ну ладно, тут все равно не этот.
Revelio.
Ничего нету. Ладно, с этим, когда задание сюда будет, не задание, а этот маршрут сюда будет построен, догоню.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
А, вот там этот вопросик еще. Угу.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her. Revelio.
О, вот она, страница. Зал трофеев. Так.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my...
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours, after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Так. Задание.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Accio! Got it.
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the wall. Allegedly symbolized hard...
Revelio.
Perhaps a jilted lover. Accurate and lashing.
Reparo.
Все выполнено. Долбоклюй. Так, задание. Скрещенные палочки, первый раунд. Давай сыграем. Так будет быстрее чуть-чуть. Так, было 171 метр. Теперь...
How inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Repair.
Прикольно. Теперь сколько? 20 метров сэкономил. Пиздец. Вот все из-за того, что я пока хреново ориентируюсь по карте этой.
Revelio.
Туалет с привидениями. Прикольно.
Oh, not again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you fancy a mole?
О. Долговязый. Дезмонд долговязый. Не знаю таких, не слышал. Карта Иргишила.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Не, ну у тебя такое ебало, что действительно страшно становится.
There goes my way. Come on. You're better than that.
Accio.
Give 'em what for?
Lumos. Reparo.
Act like a winner.
Protego. Leviosa.
А как сбивать этот щит тогда?
Try away now. I'm the one.
Она вообще стоит, ничего не делает, так нечестно. Нормально. Победа!
Nice work.
Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Нормально. Мгм.
Lumos.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems. Water is so soothing.
Revelio. Revelio.
Jumpers are a nightmare for getting in the trunk. If you put your shoes in the smell.
Блин, я-то подумал. А чё он это? Тут где-то что-то есть. Надо... По-любому будет прокачка заклинаний. А если будет прокачка заклинаний, надо Ревелио вкачать будет, чтобы он это точно говорил, что как.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Hello, looking for me?
Да, тебя искал.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmid. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Тут что-то было.
Revelio.
Ай, блядь. Нельзя уходить от нее далеко. Свободный мир, свободный мир.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. wait, over here. I often spot
Revelio.
lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at. But if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Прикольно. Веди давай.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmid over the crest. Past that ruin.
Revelio.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a
Животное
bit.
какое-то.
Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Levioso.
Прикольно. А их потрогать можно? Блин, нельзя ничего сделать, пока этот задание.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, God.
Potato.
Ugly and airy. Terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
Keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the
Котеечка.
place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Книжный магазин.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Так, это магазин спортивных товаров. Лавка Оливандера. Так, сначала к лавку Оливандеру.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Можно стильно набабахать, да?
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
А если это?
How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Ну, я люблю яблони, пускай будет яблоня. Она как-то длина.
How intriguing.
Ну ладно, с длиной не буду ничего давить. Гибкость. Как ломкая, твердая, прочная, жесткая, не гибкая, не гнущаяся. Слегка Податливая.
How intriguing.
Удивительно хлесткая, пускай будет так. Жила дракона, волос единорога, феникс. Мне всегда нравились фениксы.
Ah, phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative.
А драконы чё? Расскажи про драконов.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
О, быстро обучается. Нормально.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Угу. Талантов пока нету, да? Жалко. Страница. Не, очкарик фигня. Головные уборы. Блин, он как на бомжа какого-то похож. С Дикого Запада. Нет. О, это прикольно. Шейные аксессуары. О, бирюзовый плащик. Плащ, мантии. Угу. Наряд. Угу. Угу. Ладно, пока можно. Так, испытание. О, что там? Задание. Пока нельзя. Побочные задания выполнить. Завершите. Задача. Угу. Угу. А это что за коллекция? Все понял. Очки мне не нужны. С регалием Хогвартса. И какая тяжелая мышка. Точнее, стик. Угу. Так, мне надо... Вот что такое.
an inquiring mind.
Revelio. Accio.
Он внутри где-то, да? Ладно.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want, when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Магический рецепт, маленький стенд для зельеварения. Отлично.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Так, там сундуки
Let's
были.
look at what we
Подожди.
have, shall we?
А, это продать, короче, что можно, да? Так, ну продам. Мне он не нужен. Темная кепка. Шарф натурального бежевого цвета. Ну, прикольно. Конечно, синий одену сразу.
Revelio.
Что-то еще есть, что ли? С другой стороны здания. А ты меня пустишь туда? Да, пускает беспроблемно.
Lumos.
Нет.
Accio.
Нет.
Reparo. Levioso.
Нет.
Revelio.
Листок вообще снаружи. Так. О, облачение. Да, проще наводить все-таки. Так долго очень получается. Наряд. Легендарный наряд. 6-й уровень нужен на него. Хе-хе-хе-хе. Да, лихо.
Revelio.
Алахамора, блядь. Нет. Так не работает. Вот сундучок. У нас что-то какая-то это. Две монетки. Нормально. Топор. Точится.
Revelio.
Закрыто. Угу. Опять монетки. Здесь тоже закрыто, да? Так, что там по карте? Так, мне надо... Чё? Вот здесь что-то какая-то это... Магазин приколов. Так, вот сюда надо. Туда точно надо. По пути просто буду собирать все, что есть. Замки, замки, замки. Замки. О, страница. Сюда. Сюда иди. Нормально. Алкаш, блядь. Яблочко, блядь. Сразу закусим. Без закуски жить нельзя. Что он нас увидел? О! Кабанья голова. Угу. Так, сундуки-то ясно. Надо ориентироваться по синим. На синие. Потому что там какие-то есть ништяки. О! Опа, опа. Блин, пусти. Вот так вот. Общественный сад.
Lumos.
Да, блядь, акцию, блядь. 6 из 8 собрал. Нормально. Так, здесь что у нас есть? О, листочек опять летает. Иди сюда. Так, нам сюда.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
А, он там за домом летает, да? Так, ну ладно, давай сначала с тобой разберемся, потом за дом зайдем.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmid, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the out. I set your things aside immediately. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with...
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy... As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion... I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. And I unveiled... But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Зелье Эдурус. Рецепт приготовления зелья, образующего на коже выпавшего каменную пленку, которая защищает от различных повреждений. Прикольно. Рецепт исцеляющего зелья. Это, конечно же.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Так, инвентарь. Я же там что-то собрал. Хочу посмотреть. Так, перчатки легендарные. А почему они... А, ну они, наверное, из-за характеристик, когда можно будет добавить характеристики, они будут покруче смотреться. Хотя, блин, они смотрятся лучше, я возьму их покрасивше. Кроваво-красная маска. Так, она на 7 уровне будет доступна. 15 армора даст, нормально. Так, ты у нас тело. О, тело доступно. Я 6 уровень поднял, ничего себе. Нормально. Мантия. Снять, ну-ка. Как пират выглядит. Ха! Нормально. Шея. Ну, шея ничего. Так, ну все. С этим все. Так, листочек.
Ревелио.
А, стой! Ха! Все, руководство Хогсмида собрал. Руководство по Хогсмиду собрано. 7 уровень. О! А значит, теперь я могу одеть вещи. Так, что я не смог одеть тогда? На 7 уровне было доступно. Нет. Маска. Во. Блин, жалко нельзя скрыть сделать. Так, это у нас что? Парикмахер. А это магазин одежды, шапка-невидимка. Пройдемся, прогуляемся. А по-любому что-то есть дофига всего. Задание успеется выполниться. Мак, закрыто, закрыто. Ага, колодец. Неожиданный поворот. О, книжка еще одна.
Ревелио.
What are you up to now? Only I could invent a new potion.
Revelio.
Козастый сундук. Ну, ты не хочешь со мной, да, торговать? Странный дружок. Ну, прикольно. Блять. Ну, я сейчас не хотел гладить кошечку.
Revelio.
Said a customer lost a diracle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there.
Accio.
Ah, well. Not meant.
Revelio.
Ну, ничего вроде такого. Опять сундук с этим. С глазом. Так, ладно, по заданию пойдем дальше. Так, нам надо вот сюда.
Revelio.
А, я здесь был. Мне показалось. Здесь где-то листочек, что ли, летает? Что-то нет. Угу. Угу. Что-то я легких путей не ищу, походу, да?
Revelio. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo! Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Прикольно.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Так, у меня там что-то это... Голова новая есть. А нет, это не то. Головные уборы. Шляпа. Нормально, на джентльмена похож.
Revelio.
Все.
Revelio.
Угу. Фонтанчик. Я, значит, правильно сделал, что увидел. Ну, еще 5 штучек осталось.
Revelio.
С этой стороны. Угу. Так, еще один остался. Летает, что ли?
Revelio.
Стильный цилиндр. А, до 9 уровень.
Revelio.
Листочек долетел.
Revelio. Lumos.
Там, короче, где-то есть, да? Около выхода, что ли?
Revelio. Lumos. Accio.
Почему заколочено?
Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Lumos.
Прямо рядышком, смотри-ка. Блин, а где она? Только что же. А во, все, нашел. Угу. Шарф в тонкую полоску.
Revelio.
Еще одна страница осталась. Надо это доделать. Обидно будет так просто уйти, не доделав. О, супер. С той стороны, что ли, где-то? Нет, там на площади.
Revelio.
Нихуя. Прикольно.
Revelio.
Все заперто пока, да?
Revelio.
А почему он не хочет здесь ничего? Может, надо перед этой встать? Вот. А, ну да, конечно, блядь. Спасибо, блядь. Все, соберите все страницы, собрано. Руководство по Хогсмиду. Нормально, все. Так. Страницы руководства по Хогсмиду. 23 из 55. Статуэт какая-то. Ой, все, по заданию.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Лихо.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wet them!
was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it. Do more.
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
Лихо.
Goodness, a second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Reparo.
I will see what you want.
Бля, я бы хотел вот так убираться дома.
We
Хуяк и все. 0 проблем.
were just talking about you.
Тоже ты пьешь чай, я тоже попил чай.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmid to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Ну, они пока лоу-левельные, типа, тратиться на них я не вижу смысла. Определенно нет смысла тратиться.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmid. I would say that we, and you in particular, have
Тебе лишь бы бухнуть, блядь.
beer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just stand this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your...
Ну и чё, пошли? Веди.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Zerona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh. There's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers
Ебать,
and
у неё
residents
голос,
shortly.
она чё, транс?
Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Revelio.
Так. Здесь что-то есть. Пойдем грабить. Перчаточки.
Revelio.
Угу. Это выход. Надо наверх подняться. Ах, хуй. Хе-хе-хе.
Revelio.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
В гостиную надо вернуться, да? Карта Хогвартса. Гостиная Паффиндая. Хаффлпаф. Добро пожаловать в Хогсмид. Так, что там по заданиям? Выполненные, да? Блин, а я много выполнил заданий, смотри-ка. Ладно, на этом будем заканчивать эту серию. Спасибо и всего хорошего.